Peace, family. Man, how y'all doing, man? I hope everyone is having a beautiful, blessed day or night whenever you're watching this, man. I just wanted to hop on and talk about operating from a place of love and giving good love. Now, I believe that we all are here for a divine purpose. We are all here for a reason. We are all here at this particular moment in time on earth to serve something that is greater and higher than just ourselves. Me now, the more I step into who God has called me to be and who God has always wanted and known He wanted me to be, I feel like operating in a space or from a space of love is the greatest service that you can not only do for others, but it's one that you can also do for yourself. To know love and to operate in love is free. It's a free thing, man. And honestly, for me, it's all I've ever known, man. You know, I come from a childhood and an upbringing that was rooted genuinely in love. Like literally everywhere I turned, there was some form of love. Whether it was from my parents, my mom and my dad, whether it was from my siblings, my sister, my big brother Kel, whether it was from my uncles or my aunties or my cousins or extended family, man. All I've ever known and all I've ever been surrounded by and is love, man. So it's easy for me to operate in a space of love and give love so unconditionally and free, because not only has that only been my experience, but I know God, you know? And I know about the unconditional love that God gives all of us, you know? So for me, if I don't get any other part of my life Christ-like or, you know, in His divine order, I know at the core of everything, I cannot help myself but to operate in His singular principle that anyone and everyone should know, and that's love, man. So I want to encourage everyone to operate in a space of love or from a place of love. I know sometimes the world can be harsh. It can be hard. They say hurt people hurt people. But I've also heard broken people break people. And I think it's more so in the moments that happens to you where a hurt person tries to hurt you. Don't let that harden you, man. Like, genuinely, don't let it harden you. I think even in that moment, you are being tested to operate from a place of love. And a lot of people, when people do them wrong, they'll be like, I'm gonna be cold-hearted, I'm never gonna love again. I'm like, man, that's no way to be, man. If that person couldn't accept your love or understand your love or lean into your love or fully give you the love that you gave them back, there's no reason to be mad at them. It's just that they possibly don't know what to do with that amount of love. It might be a little overbearing. It might be different. It might be new. It might be like scary, man, you know? To operate from such a pure place of love, of pure unconditional love, that's not easy for a whole bunch of people, because people's upbringings or the things that they've been surrounded by, or the things that has been like interpolated in them throughout their experience so far, thus far on earth, man. It's just what they've dealt with, you know? So you might come along and operate from a space of unconditional love and scare the shit out of them. And they might get defensive, they might run, they might hide, they might deflect, they might manipulate, they might gaslight. And instead of blaming them and thinking that they're a horrible person, they're not a horrible person. They just never experienced your type of love before, man. So they're probably like, what the fuck is this? And in that, I say, it's okay. I'm talking to the person who's given the love and operating from such a pure place or an unconditional place. And I want to tell you personally, because you might be like me. You might be an empath. You might be, you know, a star seed, a star child. You might be, as my mom has coined me, to be a flower child. Don't harden your heart. Don't clam up, don't shell up, and don't match that energy, because that's not your pure heart of heart energy. If you operate in a space of love and that's all you've operated in is a place of love, continue to do that and love that person for the love that they could give you. You know, I will say you might have to set up a boundary just to guard more so your heart, but not to harden it. But because you know, and you have the consciousness and the knowledge to know, okay, well, I know that I'm a loving person. I know I'm an empath. I know I am a genuine, hard loving, hard, free flowing, unconditional giving love type of person. It's okay, bro. Like, you don't have to be mad at them. Just say, okay, your chapter 12 might not be my chapter 12. And that's okay. Because even people who are 67 still might be not where you are on your chapter 15. And they genuinely might can still learn from you and the way you give love. Some people say, old people die old fools. But I think if we're not here to be transformative in each other's lives, then genuinely we're just taking up space, man. You know? So for the people who are empaths like myself, who operate from a space of love, and I'm not saying that the person you gave the love to doesn't operate from that space too. It's just they might not have encountered the depth, the deepness, the purity, the wholeness, the holiness of your love. And that's okay. Give them light, give them love, and set up a healthy boundary for yourself and just say, I love you still. I send you love. And I hope you find or understand or can accept true, pure, holy love one day. I hope it finds you. I hope it holds you. I hope it cradles you and doesn't let go. And if you can't get that from another person, another fleshly being in this 3D dimensional plane, know that there is always a higher power, source, God, Allah, Jehovah Nisi, Jah, Jehovah Shalom, you know, Jehovah Rapha, you know. There is a source of unconditional love that even if you can't tap into through another person, that is always going to be there to hold you, to keep you, to push you forward, to give you strength, to give you guidance, to give you solitude, to give you comfort. And yeah, man, I want to say operate in love. And those who are given the love, just know, baby, you give good love. Shouts out to Anita Baker. God bless y'all. I love y'all. And I hope y'all have a beautiful day.